record this. Okay, so Karen Sofía Castro Huamanga. No, she's not. José David Bedoya Gómez. She's not. Carlos Andrés Rodríguez Mosquera. I'd never met him. Julian David Garcés Reyes. Say present in the chat. Okay. Sara Giselle Correa Castillo. Present, Julian. Y Sara, present.
Present.
Okay. Sofía Velasco Hernández.
Present.
Present. Okay, really good, guys. That's the attendance list. It was really short one. So let's start, guys. Today we're gonna follow an instruction that I'm gonna give you now, and we're gonna study two things. Okay, first of all, we're gonna finish the last unit. What was the last unit? Was unit 9. Entonces vamos a terminar unit 9, and then we're gonna start a new unit that will be the next number after 9, that is 10. So we're gonna start unit 10. And the first topic of the unit 10 is time references. Time references. Referencias de tiempo. But first of all, we're gonna work our value, nuestro valor, and today we're gonna talk about mindfulness. What means mindfulness? Why to be a mindful person? Should I need or should I be a mindful person in all my contexts? That would be a good answer that we need to respond. So Sarah, please read what is mindfulness. Read it.
What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the basic human ability to be fully present. During this state, we are aware of what we are and what we're doing. We are not overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around you. Everyone can be mindful, and we can practice being mindful anything and anywhere.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Very good. Anytime and anywhere. So, it is the basic human ability. Es una habilidad básica de los seres humanos. ¿Para qué? To be fully present. Entonces, para estar, si están en clase, in class. Si están en un, I don't know, in a football match, in a football match. In a basketball game, in a basketball game. In a video game, in a video game. I don't know, doing the homeworks, doing the homeworks. That means mindfulness. In Spanish, we can say atención plena. O sea, que ustedes estén concentrados en lo que están haciendo. ¿Será que es importante que yo esté concentrado en lo que yo hago cuando lo hago? Vamos a ver. Entonces, Jose, welcome to the class, Jose. Good morning, Jose.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, Jose. It's glad to hear your voice. Es agradable escuchar tu voz. Entonces vamos a parar un momentico y nos vamos para la attendance list. And here, Jose, you are here in the first section. Really good. Okay, that's why I need it. Karen, oh my God, Karen is coming too. That's amazing. Okay, let's go back to the attendance list. Okay, Karen. Karen, good morning. Welcome to the class.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, Karen. It's a pleasure to listen your voice. Karen, I was saying that you were not in the class, that you were absent. Estabas ausente. But now you are in the class. Okay, Karen and Jose, we were talking about mindfulness, atención plena, concentración plena. Entonces yo les estaba diciendo a sus compañeros que si será que es importante que yo esté concentrado en lo que hago o no. Entonces, pues vamos a ver. Entonces, Karen, help me to read Why Be Mindful. Ayúdame a leer ahí. Why be mindful?
Mindfulness has benefits including reduced running thoughts, stress reduction, boost working memory, higher brain functioning, increased clarity, lower anxiety and depression.
Excellent, excellent pronunciation, Karen. So, reduce running thoughts. ¿Qué significa? ¿Quién me puede decir qué es reduce running thoughts? Please, investigate, search, look up in Google. What means reduce running thoughts? ¿Qué significa? A ver, ¿quién me puede decir? Vamos a preguntar. José, ¿qué significa reduce running thoughts? Está ahí escrito. Reduce running thoughts. Anyone? Okay. Bueno, reduce.
Pensamientos de ejecución.
Ok, pensamientos pasajeros sería. Reduce running thoughts. Entonces, reduce los pensamientos pasajeros. Entonces, what is a running thought? For example, I am in the class, yo estoy en la clase, I am seeing and learning from the class, estoy viendo y aprendiendo de la clase, and then I see a mosquito. I see a mosquito that zzz, and I say, oh, a mosquito, and I started to see the mosquito. That is a running thought. Eso es un pensamiento pasajero, nos distrae del objetivo que en sí es aprender de la clase. Muy bien, José. Stress reduction, lo mismo, reducción de estrés. Entonces los niveles de estrés se van a reducir si nosotros tenemos un nivel de concentración más alto, mindful. Bus working memory. Entonces vamos a tener mejor
Yo creo que
memoria.
por lo que, teacher, yo lo que pienso del tercer punto es the best working memory. Yo creo que es como trabajar más en el cerebro o en la mente.
Excellent. Excellent, José. Muy bien. When we are concentrated, when we are mindful, cuando estamos concentrados, our memory works better. Nuestra memoria trabaja muchísimo mejor que cuando estamos desconcentrados. ¿Será que eso es razonable o no es razonable? Claro que es razonable. Si ustedes están in a place where there is a lot of sounds, where there are a lot of noisy people, donde hay mucha gente ruidosa, we won't learn. No vamos a aprender, no aprenderemos nunca. We won't learn never. So it is really important to be concentrated and to have a good place to study, un buen lugar para estudiar. Por ejemplo, nosotros que estamos en nuestra casa, pues ya que es metodología virtual, bueno, eso se llama sincrónica, Cuando estamos en este tipo de metodologías debemos buscar el mejor espacio para estudiar. ¿Por qué? Porque ahí va a trabajar nuestra memoria y cuando estamos aprendiendo una lengua, más que todo extranjera, es muy necesario tener concentración para tener una muy buena memoria, porque vamos a aprender vocabulario, vamos a aprender reglas sintácticas, reglas, bueno, de la gramática, todo. ¿Listo? Entonces, muy importante este punto y muchas gracias for your participation, Joseph. Okay, higher brain
Thank you, teacher.
functioning. Tell me. Oh, no, okay, you said thank you. Higher brain functioning. Entonces, un funcionamiento más alto de ¿qué? ¿Qué es el brain? Brain, aquí está dentro. What is brain?
Cerebro.
Exactly. Entonces, mejor funcionamiento del brain, del cerebro. Increase clarity. Entonces, cuando ustedes me dicen, profe, I didn't understand. O profe, beats me what you said, que es otra manera de decir que no entiendo. Entonces, ustedes es porque perdieron la concentración. Entonces, si ustedes pierden la concentración, ustedes pierden la claridad del tema, ya que un tema es una conexión entre hilos. Entonces, si ustedes pierden una conexión entre los hilos, pues van a perder la claridad. Entonces, si están bien concentrados, if you are mindful, you will increase your clarity. Van a entender su claridad de cualquier tema, ya sea inglés, ya sea matemáticas, ciencias, bueno, cualquier tema que ustedes quieran. Y por último, lowered anxiety and depression. Entonces, si a veces estamos muy ansiosos, no sé cómo hacer la tarea que el profe me dejó, que dejamos tarea, ¿no? Ahora que me acuerdo. No sé cómo hacer esa tarea. Entonces, eso es ansiedad, ¿listo? El comenzar a estresarse, el comenzar a darse más preguntas y comenzar a decir, no, yo ya no puedo, entonces eso ya le causa depresión. Entonces, todos esos problemas van arraigados al no concentrarnos bien, ¿listo? Entonces, miren cuán importante es to be mindful and to have mindfulness in my life and in my mind. ¿Listo? Entonces, tener esa atención plena siempre cuando estoy aprendiendo. Now, a doctor, which is called Dr. Cassin, un doctor que se llama Dr. Cassin, él hizo a conference, he dictated a conference, and in his speech, he spoke about mindfulness meditation and how mindfulness meditation redefines pain, happiness, and fulfillment. Okay, so we're gonna go to that video.
Y recomiendo a este comité que considere una legislación que autorice a los adultos responsables a usar estas drogas con fines serios.
Okay. Entonces, please confirm that you're listening. ¿Escucharon los aplausos? Did you listen the claps?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Ok, listo. Entonces vamos a poner mucho cuidado y vamos a tratar de entender qué nos quiere decir el doctor Cassin.
So I'm here to speak about the elephant in the room. I know, but it's there for all of us in one form or another. It's this dissatisfaction and unhappiness with what we have in our lives. So maybe if you're here or watching this, you have all the basics covered. Food, water, safety, shelter. But somehow we long for something more. As a psychologist, I've really seen how we all want to be happy, but keep chasing it in the future. And I know that myself really well, because I had everything in life. I had loving support, education, career, but it wasn't enough. And that really frustrated me. And eventually I discovered the real obvious reason. It's really obvious. It's our mind. It really gets distracted and lost in negatives and has a difficult time being right here in the present moment. What helped me see that so clearly was mindfulness meditation. I came across it in the research in my field and started using it with clients. And that took me on a personal journey, which eventually led me to this ridiculous gut feeling that I had to do, which is drop everything in my life and go to a 6-month meditation retreat in Southeast Asia in a forest monastery in silence. I tell you, it was the most difficult, unpleasant, painful 6 months of my life. But it really taught me profound lessons that has inspired me to be here today. So I'm here to really share with you my personal insights and professional understanding of mindfulness meditation with the hope that you give it a chance so you can see for yourself how it can redefine the way we approach happiness, satisfaction, and reduce the suffering in our lives from the pain that's already there. Okay, so back to some not so good news about our mind. It has the tendency for a negativity bias, or evolutionary psychologists refer to it as a survival mechanism. So if there's a bunny in the bushes, and there are sounds, our mind is ready with a stress response for a fight or fight response. I did it backwards, actually. Fight or flight response. Even if there's just a bunny, we're getting ready for a tiger. And neuropsychologists refer to that as our brain being like Velcro to the negatives. Latches on to negatives. Anyone familiar with that? Just hang on. And being like Teflon fabric to the positives. Letting it all slip away. Okay, so it's not all bad news. With the advances in neuroscience, mindfulness meditation has been shown to change the structure of our brain. And you don't have to do a 6-month retreat in a forestry. So that's the good news. Even in 8 weeks in mindfulness programs, practicing 45 minutes a day, you can improve concentration, decision-making, compassion, and life satisfaction. So, what exactly is mindfulness meditation? It's one form of meditation, and basically it's training the brain to be present. It's based on thousands of years of wisdom tradition in Asia. And how we do it, one way, is we place our attention on the belly to watch our breath. But we do that in a particular way, or as John Kabat-Zinn, who brought mindfulness to medicine, which is quite big actually. He defines it in 4 words. We pay attention and on purpose, so with an intention. And in the present moment, so right now, and the hardest part for all of us, non-judgmentally, really tough. So let's say this is our attention. We place it right on the belly. Guess what's going to happen with our mind? We're going to get distracted. But without pushing against the thoughts or hating the thoughts or clinging on to them, good or bad, right back. Now, you can get a sense of that if you like now, and if you'd like to join me by placing your hand on the belly. And we're just going to observe 2 breaths. Natural inhale, natural exhale. Even slightly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Now, when we do that, and some of you maybe notice that, there'll be thoughts, emotions, or sensations. But we don't get lost in them. We bring our attention back. And every time we do that, guess what we're doing to our brain? We're strengthening the muscles in the brain every time. It's a gym workout for the brain. And in the process of doing that, patiently, I mean, it takes a lot of patience, and compassionately, we learn to work with our mind and be present with whatever is here. Now, we don't have to like what's here. When I first arrived at the forest monastery, I asked the monk, I said, is it true there are poisonous snakes on the compound? He said, yes, deadly. Just stay away from them. Walk mindfully. Great. Use a flashlight at night. And I love this one too. Check your meditation cushion before you sit on it. I mean, I could have died. That was, possibility. But the best part, he said, send them love. They were here before us. Okay, Mr. Monk, I wasn't ready for that yet. So, but I did notice, even before going to this long retreat, I noticed some changes in my mind and how it reacted, just from daily meditation. One day I was stuck in a traffic jam really early in the morning, 5:40, on the way to the gym, and unexpected. And instead of the usual, why aren't these people moving, got uptight, agitated, and the mind going into, this is going to be a horrible day, I'm late for stuff. What surprised me is what I heard. And I thought, oh, interesting. The thought, I hope no one's hurt. Maybe there's an accident. Or maybe it's construction and those workers were up all night. And I started wishing them well. May they be safe today. Now, I still was late, so that didn't change, but I didn't spiral into the negativity of the mind. And it really showed me, wow, it was worth working that muscle in the daily practice. So let's put together what I shared so far with a little illustration. Imagine this is pain. It could be anything. Let's just say stomach pain. Signals travel to the brain. If you imagine this is our brain, our mind, when relatively calm, we have now a signal of pain. But it doesn't stop there. We're not usually loving to it. We hate it. And we get agitated and wish it wasn't there. And then what we do, we let negativity leak the rest of our mind. Why me? Why is this happening? And then we stir it all up with negativity. What kind of horrible thing this is? We worry. And instead of being present with the pain, we get taken for a ride in our mind. I know that really well because I experienced that deeply at this forest retreat. You see, the honeymoon phase of, I'm following my dream, meditating for so long. That ended after the first night. Everything that brought me happiness, or I thought brought me happiness, was pulled for under my legs. The people I loved, there's no technology, no social media, no internet, just seclusion and deprivation. And it was a wake-up call in the morning, 3 a.m. every day. But it wasn't this nice chime of ding. Good morning, Kasim. No, it wasn't that. It was boom, boom, boom. Every morning startled me, which would begin our 13, 14 hours of daily meditation in the heat with the lovely insects, scorpions. Yes, scorpions. Actually, someone got stung by one as they sat on their cushion when I was there. So, and sleeping on this lovely wooden bed with just a little bit of foam. Daily hunger, because last meal of the day, guess what? Lunch. And when? 10:30 in the morning. That was a reality. So whenever my mind got stirred up in any of that pain, it was crushing. I felt trapped. I actually woke up one night screaming from it all. And really saw how when we begin to fight and resist our reality, it gets worse. Things began to change for me when I just started to look at pain as pain. And so clearly that it was my mind that was creating the suffering, which is optional. Wow. All I have to do is just be in this moment. And mindfulness showed me we can be in the eye of the storm. Watch it all pass, moment by moment. And there's such freedom in trusting impermanence in that way. And then, really holding our pain with great compassion. Because it's painful already. You don't need to hate it more. Just be with it. You know, there's a psychiatrist, Viktor Frankl, and he said, choice is the last human freedom. Choice. I learned that using mindfulness is a choice. And even when all my freedoms felt like they were taken away, I experienced freedom right here. And my biggest epiphany is happiness and satisfaction is not in the distant future or when I go back home. It's actually available for all of us in every moment. It blooms naturally from a state of mind that's calm, not agitated, and peaceful. So I want to leave you with this. Oh, that was me there. I want to leave you with this acronym that captures some of my learnings, and I hope you use it when you find yourself lost in any kind of suffering. And it's lost. The first letter, L. Just know you are lost in suffering and thoughts. Come back to the present moment. O. Offer loving kindness. You don't have to like the pain, just hold it with compassion. See and smile. See pain as pain, or joy as joy, without the added agitation of the mind. And smile, knowing you just did that. And T for take a deep breath. Knowing you are not alone, we are all dealing with the condition of the mind. So I invite you to join me in taking a deep breath into the nose. And exhale. So to sum up, if we don't retrain the brain, it can cause added pain. And the training can begin with mindfulness meditation. It's not a quick fix with magical results, nor is it going to make us immune to the challenges in life. But imagine if half of us created a daily meditation practice to be more present in life with the good and the bad, offer more compassion, and feel more moments of satisfaction and happiness, and let that bloom naturally from a state of mind that's more peaceful. That's a recipe for a positive change. And it can start with you. Thank you.
Okay, that was an amazing video. What you think about it? Okay, Sarah, what you think about the conference? Sarah,
What, teacher?
what do you think about the conference? ¿Qué piensas de la conference?
It's very, very really.
It's very real, realistic.
Yeah.
Sí, te lo voy a escribir ahí en el chat. Okay, Sarah? Realistic. Okay. Very good, Sarah. Jose, you participate. Tell me, what do you think about the conference? ¿Qué piensas acerca de la conference?
Good, it is very realistic. ¿Cómo es que escribió en el chat?
Realistic.
Very realistic.
Very realistic. Julian, is mindfulness useful or not? Lo voy a escribir ahí en el chat. Is mindfulness useful or not? Entonces, you can say yes or you can say no. ¿Será que es useful o será que no es useful? Julian, you can say yes or not in the chat, please. Okay, Sophia, is mindfulness useful or not? Sophia. Sophia, are you here? Can you listen to me? Julián. ¿Será que es funcional, Julián, el tener atención plena o no es funcional? Yes, teacher, very good. Julian, yes, it's really important. It's really important, guys, that we behave mindful, que nos comportemos atentos, concentrados, que tengamos siempre esas ganas de aprender, ¿listo? Y esas ganas de aprender no es solo yo estar dispuesto a aprender, sino yo estar concentrado y estar en el mejor lugar para aprender, ¿listo? Now, vamos a hacer esta actividad. I'm thinking about, estoy pensando de. Entonces, I'm thinking about when do you need to have mindfulness. ¿Cuándo necesitamos tener mindfulness? Entonces, van a escribir después de I need to have mindfulness. Ahí en el chat me lo van a enviar ahora en la próxima sección. Pueden estar trabajando desde ahora. Me van a enviar eso. I need to have mindfulness when. Entonces, necesito tener concentración plena cuando. Entonces, ¿cuándo ustedes creen que la necesitan? ¿Será que en el trabajo? ¿Será que estudiando? ¿Será que viajando? ¿Será que haciendo una tarea? ¿Haciendo una exposición? ¿Será que haciendo una cartelera? Entonces,
Un examen.
¿quién me habló? ¿José?
José, sí, un examen.
Ok, cuando hacen examen, entonces me van a decir eso, ok, van a completar ahí. I need to have mindfulness, me van a decir, teacher, I need to have mindfulness when I am in your class. Entonces necesito concentrarme cuando estoy en su clase, pues porque es inglés. And I want to learn English. Y yo quiero aprender inglés. Ok, entonces, José, ¿te quedó clara la actividad que vamos a hacer?
Yes, es escribir lo que, o sea, en qué tenemos que estar concentrados para hacer, o sea,
¿Cuándo?
qué tenemos que estar concentrados, cuándo tenemos que estar concentrados para hacer tal
Exactly.
cosa.
Julián, ¿te quedó clara la actividad? It is clear for you? Say in the chat yes or say in the chat no. Yes, excellent. Karen Sofía, I see that you left the section. Yo vi que te saliste en un momentico. Entonces, pues estaba explicando que la actividad va a ser decir cuándo necesitamos mindfulness. Entonces ustedes van a decir esto que está aquí en la diapositiva. I need to have mindfulness when. Entonces necesito concentrarme cuando. Entonces un ejemplo que les di, por ejemplo, when I am in your class, teacher. Cuando estoy en tu clase, teacher, because it is English and I don't speak English. I'm learning English. Entonces yo no hablo inglés, yo estoy aprendiendo a hablar inglés. ¿Listo? Entonces necesito mindfulness. ¿Listo? ¿Te quedó claro, Sofía? La actividad.
Yes.
Excellent. Karen Sofía. Bueno, Sara, ¿te quedó clara la actividad?
Yes, teacher.
Sofía Velasco. No, ok, Sofía. Entonces te voy a decir aquí, bueno, se nos va a acabar la sección. Entonces, lo que vas a hacer, vas a escribir cuándo necesitas estar concentrada, ¿ok? When do you need to have mindfulness? ¿Cuándo necesitas estar concentrada? ¿Entendiste? Yes, Sofía? Not? Yes, eso, por